Hey, welcome. Your phone's going off.
My phone's going nuts. Yeah, people are trying to book tickets to the Hope Ball.
I think it's your
Just
bookie
like now, I know.
Hey,
I owe money.
The Cancer Society of Greenville County, yes. We'll explain what that is, and we have a couple of ladies. Mandy Bullock, you're in charge of the Greenville County Cancer Society.
Yes, sir.
And you brought Kelly Warren with you. And the big fundraiser is the Hope Ball. I did call it the Hard Ball, but
Yes,
it's
sir.
a Hope Ball. Tell us about the Cancer Society. It's not ACS, not American Cancer.
No, sir. We're located on Mills Avenue. We help local patients. We are not affiliated with the American Cancer Society. I know lots of people get confused with that, but all money that we raise, 91 cents of every dollar that we raise goes directly to patients in Greenville and Pickens County. So our neighbors and friends who are fighting the horrible disease of cancer.
And y'all have done stuff that I don't think people realize. Things like getting the wigs when you lose your hair going, from chemo or radiation.
Right.
Exactly.
Transportation.
We provide a number of services to our patients and to families who have loved ones that have had the cancer diagnosis. Not that we don't love ACS.
I mean,
well, they're more like the research side, right? And then y'all are kind of doing the tangible everyday.
We are boots on the ground, helping our neighbors, helping each other, providing like we said, transportation to and from chemo treatments. Financial assistance for paying your bills, keeping your lights on. When you're given that diagnosis of cancer, the only thing you should have to focus on is fighting that disease, and everything else, like keeping your lights on, finding transportation to and from treatments, you shouldn't have to worry about, and that's where the Cancer Society helps.
But it does take money to provide. And Mandy, tell us about the big Hope Ball. That's the big fundraiser for the year, right?
Yes, sir. It started in 1984, and it's an every other year event, and it's our biggest fundraiser. This year, it's going to be April 24th. At 7 o'clock at the Poinsett Club. We are so excited. Thank you to all of our sponsors, our local sponsors, also our Hope Ball committee. We have over 30 women on our committee that volunteer their time to put everything together and get it ready.
It's a lot of work. People don't realize how much.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
So we buy a ticket, and what's going to be there for us besides helping folks with cancer?
Yeah, we've got a great night plan. We've got Steel Toe Stilettos as our band.
Oh, they're so good.
The Poinsett Club is always beautiful, and so it's a great venue. And then it's just a way to get together and to help those patients in our community.
I see another redhead. Is that you up there, Mandy, in that picture?
That's me. That is me.
Yeah, with Miss Amanda. But I love just seeing all the dresses and how pretty everybody looks. I mean, it's kind of like, the place to be. And I mean, it's like one of the big events, and I like that y'all do it every other year too. I think that's smart. It kind of stays fresh, and people get excited and be like, I can't believe I missed this. I gotta make sure I don't miss it now.
It's a night of celebration. We're really wanting our patients to know that we're raising funds to help them and to raise hope for our community. I think
What kind of money did you raise 2 years ago?
over $600,000. We have.
They don't mess around, Jack.
No, we don't. Our goal this year is $625, so we upped the goal.
Gosh.
So we're hoping for even more than that, right?
It's going to be easy enough.
Okay, if you want to get tickets, maybe get a table. That's easier. Grab your neighborhood friends, your girlfriends, and get a table. Drag the husbands. They'll have a good time too. They're used to these things. All right, they know how to act. CancerSocietySC.org. That will have where you can buy tickets.
Right, and sponsorships are still available. If anyone wants to buy a table or be a sponsor for the event.
Or just donate.
Right. Yeah, just get money. Just come and have fun. It'll be a good night.
Online and figure out all this.
Yeah. Y'all have your dresses picked out?
We're ready.
You're ready. It's coming up.
She says no.
She said no. You got 2 months. 2 months from yesterday. You're good. You're good. Yes. Thank you, ladies.
Thank
good
you.
luck.
Thank
That'll
you for
be
having
fun.
us.
Thank
all right,
you.
Demarcus Gaston is standing by with a great story that's, 100 years in the making, Jay?
That's right, Megan. 100 years of impacting the upstate community. I'm talking about the Phyllis Wheatley Community Center and the Phyllis Wheatley Dwight Woods Repertory Theater. We have Artistic Director Nairobi Lehman here to tell us more about the theater and, of course, about the Black History Month program they have coming up starting on Friday, running through Sunday. Nairobi, good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, we're talking about 100 years, and then the community center is what we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
It's hard to think of any organization being around that long, but you talk about impact to this community. This is an organization that has done that.
Phyllis Wheatley has definitely done that. Started in 1919 by Hattie Logan Duckett, incorporated by the state of South Carolina in 1920. Since 1920, Phyllis Wheatley has been impacting so many people, young people, old people, myself as well for the last 100 years.
I mean, that's crazy. And we talk about Dwight Woods. I mean, you can't say Dwight Woods in this community without people knowing the amazing impact that he has had with the theater company and more. Talk a little bit about the programs that you guys offer. Of course, we know that you're dedicated to the arts. You're also very involved with health and wellness of the communities that you serve as well.
Exactly. Phyllis Wheatley has been impacting the community, like I say, for 100 years. And what we have done is we've formed, in this new millennium, we've formed a great collaboration with so many other nonprofit entities in the upstate. So now what happens is Phyllis Wheatley, along with those other nonprofits, we're able to impact. Internally, Phyllis Wheatley has health and wellness, the repertory theater. We have a lot of general recreation programs, but we also have great collaborations with the County of Greenville Parks Recreation. They do after school with us. We have a collaboration with Greenville Area Parkinson's Society, the United Way, Eckerd Connects, Goodwill.
So it's an overarching, like, well-rounded connection of the community.
It's totally collaborative and holistic in nature. So anyone that comes on the campus of Phyllis Wheatley can receive a lot of the services that they need.
And you hope that they will come on Friday through Sunday because you guys are doing a youth theater production in honor of Black History Month. Tell us about that show.
Exactly. We're so excited about it. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the Repertory Theater, the Dwight Woods Repertory Theater, will be presenting God's Trombones. Excuse me. I'm wrong. Got my mind backwards. We'll be presenting Till Victory Is Won.
You're probably already working on a couple other shows in there.
Right.
You're the artistic director. You allowed that.
Yeah, make a mistake every now and then. But we'll be presenting Till Victory Is Won. It is a living American history presentation. And it tells the story of people of color from slavery times up to present times in this new millennium. And it charges us, it inspires us, it wants us to think about where we've come from, how far we have made it, and exactly what the things that we need to address today.
And it's really cool, especially for young people like that, saying those names. They get lost in history sometimes with people that have had such impact on, you know, the Black story, different things we know in history. It's always good to teach those young people those names that they may not otherwise know or learn. So on Friday and Saturday, 7 o'clock, and on Sunday at 5 p.m.
Exactly. Friday and Saturday at 7 o'clock. Sunday is actually something that we're really excited about. That is actually dinner theater. And so at 5 o'clock, you'll be able to not only get a great show, but you'll also be able to have a great meal as well. So
you want to do that on Sunday for sure. And seeing these young people dancing and kind of really involved in the arts is something that I'm sure Dwight Woods was very, very proud of. I had a conversation recently with Philip Boykin, of course, you know, the Broadway star, but from here, and you know, the adopted son of Dwight Woods, and he talked about how that starting in this theater, and now he's on Broadway, Tony nominated. You never know what these kids that are doing in this theater will go on to do.
Exactly, and that's one of the great things about it. A lot of people look at the repertory theater, and you think that it's only to craft individuals that want to sing or dance or act. But it is so much more than that. Of course, we have a great population of students that go on like Philip. Philip and I grew up together. And so Philip is the same guy now that he was back then. But you also have individuals that have come through the theater that learn skills that have gone on to be doctors and nurses and lawyers, teachers, entrepreneurs,
they can
pastors.
do anything they want.
It looks like a theater, but it is so much more. It's about life experience. It's about being able to be comfortable to stand in front of a crowd, to use those soft skills that you need. And so we're just so grateful for the opportunity to continue Dwight's legacy as well as the other co-creator, Clark and Nesbitt, as well. So.
Thank you so much for all that you do in our community. Again, you can go to phylliswheatleysc.org for more information and go see those shows Friday through Sunday. More Your Carolina coming up after this.